Hi, this is Joe Camposano. Camposano Insurance, Camposano Marine, answering your insurance questions in a minute or two. Today we're going to break down the very basics of the boat insurance policy. Pretty much there are 5 major items of a boat insurance policy that you should be focusing on, and one is the hull. First thing, now that's an agreed value number. We recommend agreed value because we want to protect the interests that you have in your vessel. So there is no such thing as a replacement cost policy. That's in homeowners insurance. For boats, basically whatever you pay and you put into the boat, including some upgrades, is the amount that you can insure. It doesn't matter what it's worth or other boats are worth. This particular boat is what they're insuring, so that's the value they'll do. Get that question all the time. No, you cannot insure it for what it's worth. You have to insure it for what you paid for it. In the event of a claim, this is when they're going to ask you for proof of payment. So it's important to understand the distinction. Liability should be higher than what all your assets are combined, unless you have an umbrella liability on your homeowner's insurance. Frankly, we always recommend a minimum of $500,000 of liability. I mean, basically, if you injure someone and they sue you, would $500,000 cover your assets? And that's what you have to consider in your liability number. Some people just buy a jet ski and get 15, 30 minimum liability. That's just nuts, because frankly you have more than that in assets. Your home alone is worth more. Next thing is medical. That's actually third party. So we had an example where someone stepped on a boat, they literally went through the hatch and broke their ankle. Well, the medical portion pays them basic medical expenses. Obviously, if it's worse than that, they would sue you for your liability or go through their personal health insurance. Personal property. The best way I can describe it is if you take the boat, you shake it upside down, and anything that falls out, other than money and all that, that's considered personal property. Mostly the equipment you use aboard your boat, like the Yeti coolers and some of the fenders and all that, that's personal property. Finally, there's towing. Now, tow reimbursement is the most important word I have to show you, because the insurance companies, for the most part, all reimburse up to X amount of dollars per tow. The problem is a lot of these tow companies start charging you from where they are. When they get to you, they can eat up your reimbursement. You still have to pay them with a credit card and send the bill to our office, and Sherry will make sure it's processed like a normal claim. We do recommend the Sea Tow or the Boat US tow plans. They're unlimited. Most of the carriers will give you the reimbursements, but the paid programs are usually worth the money that have them. We recommend them. Finally, if your boat is over 27 foot, don't laugh, it's considered a yacht. And yacht policies have layup periods and very specific navigation periods, or areas, sorry. So you have to be very clear with us and the agent you're dealing with that you have specific days when the boat is laid up out of the water and not in for use, decommissioned basically. The navigational territory, very specific. Usually we go from Maine to Morehead City, North Carolina, but if you are taking the boat to Florida, or if you are taking it to the Caribbean, there are separate types of coverages that we have to add for you. I hope that explains the very basics of boat insurance. Call our office, 732-892-8826. Go to jcamposano.com. Go to our social media sites. We'll be able to get you all the answers you need. You can even request a quote online. I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for watching.